Hi everybody, I'm Sailor Solitaire. Welcome to my channel. I am super excited to welcome you to your July 2017 tarot reading. I am delighted and excited to have you here. For my regular subscribers, my regular viewers, thank you so much. I love hearing from you. I love your comments. I love the interaction that we're having. I think we're becoming friends. For those of you who have not subscribed, please do so before you go if you like my reading. Let's get right to it. Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. My wonderful, wonderful Pisces. I feel like a lot of you Pisces are finding happiness in things that you normally, not that you didn't find happiness in them, but it was kind of just like you were feeling sort of blasé about it, feeling very just like, unimpressed. And now you guys are really finding genuine happiness in things and people and relationships in your life, which is good. But of course, I want to see what the cards have to say. That's just feeling general energy that I'm getting for this reading for July. Really positive thoughts. Might be because of for those of you in the northern hemisphere, this wonderful summer weather we're having, and we're all getting a little bit of sun, and we're all just kind of laid back, just really trying to live that that dolce vita kind of life, just chill, relax, and enjoy the moment. All right, so the first card for you guys, which is giving the overall indication, overall energy of what's to come for this month of July, we have Judgment. Okay, so this Libra sort of energy, this concept of justice, right and wrong, that has been a prominent influence for a few signs in the past 2 months. And for you Pisces, I feel like this could have to do with the fact that Neptune is retrograde, and I'm not really sure, but this card is about it could be a final decision about something finally coming. So this may be a decision that's out of your control, and you're kind of just playing the waiting game, and you're waiting for the results of something. You're waiting for, it could literally be, like in the court of justice, a decision of that sort. And for others of you, of course, this could just be, maybe you've been trying to get closure with somebody, or you've been trying to figure out how somebody else feels about you. Not necessarily romantic, I always say, but, this could be a family member or a friend, maybe someone who you've had a long history with for some reason, I'm getting. And now you kind of want to, lay all your cards out on the table and just clear the air. And I do feel like this month you'll be getting some answers, one way or another. Since this is in the upright position and not in the reverse position, I do feel like there won't be any real surprises if you've been working hard, and if you've been honest, and if you understand your role in the situation that you find yourself in, then there shouldn't be any problems. It should be smooth sailing. Of course, if you are worried about something, chances are, it's not always black and white, but I feel like in this case with this card, there's a pretty straightforward understanding of the consequences of the actions of everybody involved. So if you're on the right side, then you have nothing to worry about. No, of course, obviously not everything is literally black and white. Life is complicated, but I do feel like in this case, this is to you at least pretty obvious, pretty clear. I think in your heart what's to come and what to expect. But whatever that decision is, if it's kind of been hanging in the air, it will come sometime this month. Okay, and I do feel like this decision has been a long time coming. it's time to face the music, basically, is what this card is saying. And you will be facing the music this month. So hopefully that's good news for you guys. Let's see what your next card is. This should be giving you something to take note of, something to think about. This could be something that you've been missing, or something that you should pay attention to that you may not have been aware of. So we have this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay, so interesting here. I always like to see, you know, the contrast between these two cards. So this is something that you're missing, this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles is sometimes associated with Virgo energy. So for some of you, this could be a Virgo, male or female, in your life. Usually somebody younger, usually somebody who is, you know, on the move. That's what Knights usually represent. But this Knight of Pentacles, the suit of Pentacles, of course, has to do with earth energy. And so out of all the Knights, the Knight of Pentacles is the most stable, the most earthbound, and the most level-headed. So while this person is young and possibly inexperienced, they kind of have their wits about them a little bit more than other people in their age group. So you may know who this person is. Again, this doesn't have to be necessarily a Virgo sun sign. This could be anybody with Virgo elements in their chart, or somebody just exhibiting traits of a typical Virgo. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is methodical, somebody who takes their time and slowly but surely reaches their goal. In the reverse position, however, the Knight of Pentacles could be, you know, a little bit too hesitant, a little bit too playing it too safe. And then, of course, we have the flip side. We have that polarity where this Knight of Pentacles could be indicating somebody who is neglecting, you know, the basics, and who is not covering all their bases. Somebody who is kind of being a bit too, I guess, overconfident, in a sense that they are sticking to just like the routine, sticking to the instructions, you know, like just cookie cutter stuff, just going through what they know, what's convention, what's expected of them, and they're not really putting much thought into it. And I feel like this could very well be representing you. This could be the energy that you're carrying now, where you're kind of just going through the motions and you're not really putting in that effort, and it's like this is the tried and true way of doing something, so you know you're going to stick to it, but you're not really giving it a second thought. You're not really thinking about the consequences. You're not really thinking about, you know, is this actually working? You're kind of just taking it for granted, just, you know, not really giving it the attention that it needs. This is why this could be showing up here. For those of you who, you know, you're saying that's not me at all, I'm covering my bases, I'm doing good, this could be, again, that Virgo person or that Virgo influence person in your life, male or female, relatively younger in age, but who is, you know, a bit more money savvy, a bit more mature than people their age. This could be this person could have a direct influence on what this decision is about. So maybe this person is involved in the decision that you're waiting on. And I feel like in this position, the way things are set up, this could be on kind of like somebody throwing a wrench in your plans, or this could not even be a person, but this could be some sort of setback, some sort of technicality, or some sort of obstacle that suddenly gets in your way, some sort of setback that you are not aware of. And again, I feel like you need to not overlook things and not rely so heavily on the protocol and the standard procedure. You want to be making sure that you're actually, you know, giving that human touch, and not just, you know, letting basically a computer do what a human is supposed to do. You don't want to oversee anything. You don't want to miss anything. And it would maybe be wise for you to make sure that you're putting in that effort. I feel like you guys have been waiting on something, or you've been putting a lot of work into something, and it's getting closer towards the end now, and you're just like, you're almost at the finish line, that you're kind of celebrating too soon, and you want to make sure that you're keeping that pace. You're putting one step over the other until the very end, until you have whatever that finished, that trophy in your hands. You don't want to, just say, well, I'm already miles ahead of everybody else. I'll be okay. It's sort of like, I guess, the tortoise and the hare situation, you being the hare in this case. Or again, this could be somebody else. This could be just a setback in your plans that will kind of catch you off guard. So do your homework. If you are expecting something that you feel that should be coming soon, and that you may feel like is kind of like, oh, it's in the bag, it's there already, don't celebrate the victory until you have it physically in your hands. All right, so general advice for you, Pisces. We have this 5 of Swords in the reverse position. Okay, so Swords has to do with the air element, and so does this Judgment card. So definitely there's some sort of mental games, some sort of just some mind games that you're having with yourself, some thought patterns that's hard for you to escape, hard for you to put aside and to overcome. However, this 5 of Swords is a good sign in the reverse position. This is in the position of general advice. So this is telling you to forget about, other people's transgressions against you. Don't think so much about the times when people have stabbed you in the back, or, how shitty, how lousy of a person somebody else is. Don't think about the faults. Don't think about all the times that you've been hurt, which you may have a tendency to do so, especially when you're kind of thinking about the outcome of things, and you're kind of going over the past and ruminating things in your head, mulling over, what happened in your life up until now. This 5 of Swords is telling you to heal. In the reverse position, this 5 of Swords is a card of recovery, a card of redemption, a card of vindication. So I think this goes, again, nicely with this Judgment card. Rest assured that the truth will come to light. The persecutors and the guilty will be dealt with appropriately. That's what we like to call karma, and you don't have to worry about it. Don't try to take things into your own hands and get distracted. Focus, keep your eye on the prize, and get out of your feelings. Pisces are water signs. You guys are emotional. You are ruled by your heart and by your moods, and sometimes that's okay, but you don't want it to negatively affect something that you've been working so hard for, something that you deserve, because sometimes, life is a mystery, and even though there is karmic law and people will get what they deserve, sometimes the time scale is a lot longer than we would like to expect. But again, don't worry about that. Let other people go, let bygones be bygones, in a sense where you are not, letting them get distracted, letting them distract you, and don't let your feelings of being hurt or even being betrayed, or, just thinking like, oh, that person needs to be brought down. I'm going to bring them down because, they're not a good person, or they've done me wrong. They've done this and that wrong. And I need to show the world that, I need to expose this person. Don't think of it like that. Just let yourself heal, let yourself recover. Don't concern them. Don't be concerned about them, and kind of just empty them from your mind. Just erase them. Just let them vacate the premises of your mind and your heart, because you don't have time for that. You have big things on the horizon, and you don't want anything getting in your way. You don't want anything setting you back. Because with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you may experience some minor setbacks, so you don't want anything getting in your way. You want to be, fully capable of handling any situation that arises, so you can tackle anything with a clear head. Okay, and your outcome card, Pisces, is this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we have another Pentacles card, and Pentacles, of course, has to do with earth energy. So this is what's on the material plane, what's on the earthly plane. This is your finances, your career, your home life, your actual where you live, your home, as well as your family, the people around you that you consider family, people that you love. So this is everything that sustains you, everything that nourishes you, everything that you physically need. This food, water, earthly possessions, earthly comforts. And normally, this Nine of Pentacles is like the pinnacle of just achievement, you guys. This is like everything is amazing. You've really mastered your home life, and everything is harmonious. Everything is flowing smoothly. You have everything balanced, everything in control, a good work, home life, social life balance, love life balance. And everything's good. You've really tamed the elements. You've really mastered nature and really made, what's going on around you, your environment around you. You've really made that bend to your will, and you're kind of reigning over this little kingdom that you've made. Your home is your kingdom, and it's your kingdom here on earth. And in the reverse position, this is warning you. Again, there's a lot of warnings here. We have this Nine of Pentacles in reverse saying that a wrench can be thrown into your plans. And we have this Nine of Pentacles in reverse saying that, this could be like a loss of some sort. This could be like, typically this, can be, like a theft of some sort. This doesn't have to be, like a grand theft. This doesn't have to be so extreme, but this could be someone even just, taking something that is yours. So even taking credit for something. So with this Judgment card, again, you want to make sure that you're covering all your bases. You don't want to get screwed over. And especially when, you could have prevented it. You could have actually just seen it coming and then nipped it in the bud, just killed whatever obstacle that was coming. You don't want to be taken by surprise, and you don't want to be taken for granted. So this Nine of Pentacles to me is a warning card. I feel like you have been working hard and you want to get what you deserve. But at the same time, I feel like if you are out here, thinking about, how bad and how shitty other people are, and you're kind of focusing your energy, all that negative energy surrounding you, it's only going to attract negative energy. And I don't think you need to worry about that. I feel like you just need to be doing your own thing, covering all your bases, making sure that you are protecting yourself, protecting your assets, protecting your family, and that you are going through all the proper channels to ensure that you are covering your ass and that you are not leaving yourself vulnerable, leaving yourself open for attacks, because this Nine of Pentacles is, to me, in the reverse position, indicating some sort of like attack on your home, on your kingdom. Somebody is trying to take something that's yours. Somebody is trying to bring you down, bring you down a peg. And I do feel like, again, if you are working hard and you're covering all your bases, you don't have anything to worry about, but you want to expect the best but prepare for the worst. So with that, I hope I didn't scare you off too much. Just keep doing everything that you can. Keep your eye on the prize, and you don't have to worry about your kingdom, falling apart. Just keep it together. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that this reading and these messages were helpful for you, and that you found some value, some insight in this reading. If you're still unsure about what to expect this month, or if you're looking for some more guidance, then I recommend you watch your other readings from your other signs as well. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any sign that you identify with. And if you're not sure what your other signs are or how to find that out, then I did make a video on how you can find that out for yourself. So I will link it in the description box below, and I'll also provide a link to the video that you can click at the end of this video. So just wait till the very end, which should be coming up really soon. Thank you so much. Until then, I am wishing you so much love, peace, joy, strength, happiness, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you.